Today we're doing something special. We're in Fortnite and we're covering season 8 because it is time to discuss all of the things that have happened in season 8, and it's coming to an end, dudes. The end is almost here, and this season has been crazy, but it's not done being crazy yet. Of course, if you guys do enjoy the video, make sure you guys drop a like. If you're new around here, hit that subscribe button and be sure to use code GamingWithGarry in the item shop, as we are currently at the volcano. Now, as you guys know, the volcano is a special area of the map. As the season has continued, this volcano has really taken some form, and these eggs really did nothing for us. They were just cosmetic. But we do know that the lizard inside these eggs actually became a skin in the game, and we got that from the egg. So that was 5 eggs total, and 2 of them stayed behind. I guess they never hatched. And there wasn't really a lot of story development this season as there was in other seasons, but we did get the drum gun back, and it's something you guys really wanted. So let's discuss some of the map changes that were made with the most recent explosion of this volcano. Now, as you guys know, this volcano is still very much so active. It still has lava, and there's still a lot of stuff going on that we need to figure out. Now, this volcano erupted. If you guys missed the live event, check out the card in the top right, click that and go watch what happened, as it was pretty crazy. First thing that occurred, this lava spouted out a massive, I guess, lava piece, and it landed over in Retail Row. Now, as you guys can see, our beloved Retail Row has had some major changes to it. And honestly, I don't know if these changes were for the best, but there's a really common theme that happens in every single season. Anytime anything new is built, it is literally always destroyed, and it's the saddest thing ever. We got brand new tomato head pizzerias, and we got a brand new Der Burger, and they have been completely destroyed. It's sad. It's really sad. But what really is scary is that not only was all of this destroyed, but it also took out a huge part of our map. Now, this is only one of 3 major changes made on the map. And of course, we have that thing over there that you can see is a little suspicious. We can go check that out later. We have something that we've never seen before: catastrophic damage and changes made to our game that we really never saw. Before the cube moved, it destroyed a little bit here and there, but never this amount of damage. This damage was huge. This damage clearly left buildings in ruin, and honestly is a pretty cool change. I personally thought it was very interesting. We have, well, that's weird. I don't know if that's supposed to be underground like that, but yeah, we have that there. What's also cool about all this is that many of the chests that suffered great amounts of loss, or the buildings, they still have their chests and the spawn areas. So in theory, many things of retail were not changed. There's still a lot of things that are still there. On top of that, the lava here, of course, does cause damage. So if you guys do come to this area, expect to take damage. You can still loot this chest. Just got to be careful not to take too much damage from the lava that's here. Now, the lava that is here, I don't know if there's additional lava underneath, but it looks like there is. So does that mean this whole area is going to have continuous amounts of lava? That's something we don't know just yet. But what we do know is that our beloved tilted towers also had some damage to it. Now, if you guys missed my last secret changes video, we showcased this secret bunker. Now, I don't believe this secret bunker was affected at all, and somehow this guy knew that that something was gonna happen. Beware of dog. Not sure what exactly that still means, as you know, we haven't really seen any changes to the game in regards to a dog, but there is something here. Like, this bunker really hasn't been explained on how this guy knew that we were about to have a catastrophic event take place in the game. But regardless, let's get up on out of here. I think I can balloon out of here. Let's see, do I have the skill? I got the skill. Now, one thing I do want to show you guys is, of course, tilted towers. You guys have seen how tilted towers has taken a new form, but what's crazy is that there's much more than meets the eye. Tilted Towers took some massive amounts of damage, but we've got to go check out the entirety of the situation. And what better way to do that than heading there ourselves to really see where the future of Fortnite lies. Now, of course, the drum gun was something many of you guys looked forward to. It is now back in the game. There were thousands upon hundreds of thousands upon possibly millions of you guys that voted for the drum gun to be returned. And let me know in the comment section, what did you want to see added to the game or unvaulted? I feel like nobody voted for the grappler, which I was actually really surprised about. But we're really focused on the drum gun and the TAC SMG. Bouncer had no love, as well as the plane and the infinity sword. So we'll see what happens in the future, as season 9 is all about time. Now, I don't know what exactly that means, but we should have, oh God, we should have some more information very, very soon. But at the top view, looking down at Tilted Towers, you guys can clearly see there is some serious drama. Many people died. Literally, there was no way for the people of Tilted Towers to prepare for this catastrophic event, nor was there time for anyone to evacuate, as this thing just came flying in. Not even the meteor did this amount of damage. The cube, nothing really saw this amount of damage besides Tilted Towers. The meteor had heavy impacts to the Dusty Depot area, but no one lived there. Here at Tilted Towers, no one's talking about the important fact that hundreds of people died. Thousands of people died at Tilted Towers, if people actually lived here. You guys know where I'm going with this, as this was a residential area where people lived. But yeah, the volcano had other plans. Now, for a long time, people thought never in a million years would Fortnite and Epic Games destroy Tilted Towers. It means too much, but here I am at a very much so destroyed Tilted Towers. So what does it mean? Well, I think in season 9, all of this will be reverted. I don't know if Tilted Towers is gonna remain broken, and I think Dusty Divot is gonna be filled. Or Tilted Towers stays this way and they have to replace Tilted Towers with something else. You guys didn't know, whenever they make huge changes like this, other locations become prime loot spots to fight for. As you guys know, Tilted Towers now is not a great spot to drop. It's really out in the open, and if you land here, you are pretty much guaranteed to die because there's just no cover. Not only is there no cover, there's also just no materials. There's really nothing here to farm, so it doesn't really make sense for anyone to land here at any point whatsoever. So it's a little bit up in the air why they would do this, but as you guys know, it's been done. So now we have to figure out, what does the future hold for Tilted Towers and what is season 9 bringing? And that's the big discussion for today, because not only did the volcano explode and destroy our beloved Tilted Towers in Retail Row, there was also a lot of damage that really no one's talking about when it comes to our very brand new Polar Peak. As you guys can see, Polar Peak also had some serious impact. The fact that no one voted for the sword to return, it probably made it so that we don't really need the Polar Peak area. So they made it so that Polar Peak is going to be destroyed. Season 9, Polar Peak will crumble, probably breaking the ice to Greasy Grove, and maybe even having this area melted. Not really sure how that will unfold, but somehow we have to find a way to make it so that this all makes sense for the story of Fortnite, and of course for the Battle Royale version of the game, which I feel like some people really forget about when they talk about the story behind Fortnite. Every decision that's made needs to make sense for Battle Royale, because this map is the map that being competed for millions upon millions of dollars. And as you guys can see, the damage here is pretty huge. Not only that, but there's also a lot of lava in the middle of Dusty Divot. Now, I personally believe the volcano's not done. It still has some life in it. It's still an active volcano, and it's still going to erupt probably again, but this time having more, I guess, damage done and lava flowing, filling up Dusty Divot, and maybe even finishing off Retail Row. This story for the volcano and season 8 is not done, but if you guys have any theories, any thoughts, leave them down below in the comment section. Of course, use code GamingWithGarry in the item shop for all your item shop needs, and I will see you guys tomorrow with a brand new video. Bye, guys.